Welcome back to the session on capacitors. In this video, we'll be seeing types of capacitors and their differences. There are two types of capacitors, polarized and non-polarized. Electrolytic capacitors come under polarized capacitors and ceramic capacitors come under non-polarized capacitors. Differences between polarized and non-polarized capacitors. The first difference is in terms of polarity. Electrolytic capacitors has polarities. The shorter lead represents the negative lead and the longer lead represents the positive lead. The symbol of the capacitor is like this, with polarities mentioned. Ceramic capacitor has no polarities mentioned because it falls under non-polarized capacitor. The symbol of ceramic capacitor looks like this. The second difference is in terms of capacitance. The capacitance of electrolytic capacitor is written directly on the capacitor itself along with the maximum voltage rating of this capacitor. The capacitance range from 0.1 microfarads to 2.7 millifarads. Coming to the ceramic capacitor, the capacitance of this ceramic capacitor is written on the capacitor itself in the form of alphanumeric code, and this alphanumeric code represents the value of the capacitor. First two digits represents the first two digits in the value of the capacitor. The third digit represents the multiplier, and the fourth letter represents the tolerance of the capacitor. Now, the value of capacitor is written in this manner. 68, that is the first two digits, are the first two digits of the value, and the third digit is the multiplier. Here we have 3 mentioned here, therefore it is multiplied by 10 power 3 picofarads. And letter J stands for tolerance, which gives the value of plus or minus 5%. So the complete value of the capacitance is 68 nanofarads. The capacitance range from 0.1 picofarads to few hundreds of microfarads. The alphanumeric code for capacitance is given for your reference. As we have seen in the previous slide, first two digits represents the first two digits in the value of the capacitor. The third one is the multiplier, which is taken from this table. Because the third digit is 3 here on the ceramic capacitor, we have to multiply the first two digits by 1000. And the fourth one is the tolerance, because in the fourth letter J is written, we have to take plus or minus 5% from this table. So the total value of the capacitor is 68 nanofarads plus or minus 5%. And please note, the value of capacitor is always given in picofarads. Differences of electrolytic and ceramic capacitor in terms of other parameters. Other parameters like series equivalent resistor, that is ESR. What do you mean by series equivalent resistor? Capacitors are not ideal. They have little resistance which is in series with the capacitor. This is called as series equivalent resistor. And that series equivalent resistor is high for electrolytic capacitor and low for ceramic capacitor. Talking about the temperature stability. What do you mean by temperature stability? As the temperature increases or decreases, the value of the capacitor changes. So, when you look at this table, electrolytic capacitors are more sensitive to the temperature changes, but the ceramic capacitor are stable against temperature variations. Electrolytic capacitors exhibit high tolerance range and ceramic capacitors exhibit low tolerance range. Coming to the lifespan of these capacitors, electrolytic capacitors have very short life and ceramic capacitors have long life. Coming to the applications of electrolytic capacitor and ceramic capacitor, electrolytic capacitors are useful in rectifier circuit as a filter because they have high ripple rating. They are also used frequently in audio frequency amplifiers, whereas ceramic capacitors are good for bypassing high frequency noise in power lines. They are usually preferred in high frequency applications. This is all about the types of capacitors and differences between the types of capacitors. Thank you. Have a good day.